Okay, so this is about exploiting the matchmaker. I'm going to exploit the matchmaker in this game. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. I'm going to get 4 kills. What we're going to do is I'm going to go through the town with my allies. We're going to win the game. So this is how you exploit the matchmaker. And this is, of course, how all the Unicums do it. And, I'm a 49% win rate player, so I don't know this stuff. But if you look at my tank, I've got a well-armored tank with a rear turret. A rear turret gives you additional protection because you can side scrape at a better angle. So you're more likely to bounce. So I am tier 9, and on the enemy we've got an M103, a Leopard PTA, and a T30. M103, I really don't even know if he's got great armor. I don't think his armor is as good as mine. Leopard PTA is a horrible tank for armor. He's probably got 30 millimeter armor, and the T30 might have a strong turret, but his hull is going to be weak. So I know that my opposition is not as well as equipped as I am, even though it's Leopard versus Leopard, T30 versus T30, me versus M103. And I know if I am aggressive, then I just have to plow through the game and advance my team. There's 3 tier 9 and 12 tier 8s, and we're going to exploit the matchmaker. So basically what I'm doing is I'm going to use my armor knowing that the enemy has weaker guns, etc. This is probably the point where I'm typing a message to my allies telling them I can advance in town, take snipe position. Hopefully they're understanding that I'm going to run through the town and spot, and I want them to set up and shoot at anything that I spot. Where the T30 is a little bit of a mistake. He shouldn't be going there. Maybe he'll reposition. It looks like he's not in such a bad position, but he should really. He's not so bad. I've been spotted there before, so it's not guaranteed that you won't get spotted. So you'll notice, first of all, I'm going in at an angle, and the reason why is because when you advance, you don't head directly towards the enemy. You're going to zigzag so that the angle of your tank is always pointing in the direction of incoming fire. It's just angling out in the open. I watch lots of streamers and YouTubers and never talk about it. Where the Emil is a position, it's a sniping position that tanks like the Emil like to play because they can get hull down on the slope and they got the sloped armor. If you go to that position, you'll see what I mean. You'll notice that I adjusted my angle. I'm sorry, I can't show you. But when I reverse, I also adjusted my angle because I knew that the Emil was there. I don't know if that Emil is good. I'm sorry, I don't know if that angle is good. You notice that I adjusted it again. I'm constantly adjusting my angle. You'll see me flip the view mode so that I can see, and I use the auto aim. You auto aim the tank so the gun is pointing directly to the tank, and then you adjust the angle of your hull. You notice I'm doing the zigzag. I'm not heading directly towards the enemy. And then I'm going to switch and zigzag the other way, or I might go around the town. M103 was spotted. I'm going to have to flip around. Notice I am turning my hull as I come around, which allows me to turn the gun faster. And I paused for a second so that the gun aims in a little bit more before I fire my shot. And now after I fired, I continued to adjust my angle, and I over-adjusted. I didn't have to adjust this much. It was only necessary to point this corner towards him, but for some reason I did the other corner. I over-adjusted. And this is I don't play these tanks enough, but that's a somewhat decent angle, and he bounced off me. I see that there's a tank behind me, so I'm a little bit concerned. You notice I tried to adjust my angle again. So we got the T-34. I'm going to swing around. He might actually have good penetration. I'm going to try and hit him through the arches. He's not going to come through. My team has not advanced yet. No spotting damage. 211 spotting damage. I'm lazy. I'm not super unicum where I have to side scrape to come around the corner. It's not a clan battle. Really don't care. He bounced off me. I know if I side scrape, I won't take. You don't know how to play. You're a below average player. I know how to play. Stop with the below average player comments. Notice that you know what? Is this the right angle? I'm not entirely sure. I haven't tested rear mounted turrets enough to know. This, I think, is too much of an angle. So I might correct it. Okay, so I got hit by the bat shot, a little bit concerned. Not dead. Scores 4-2. Now I'm side scraping. Now I'm a good player. Okay, notice that I'm swinging my hull around in order to bring my stronger armor. And look, you know what? I did it again. I over adjusted for some reason. I don't know why I'm doing that. I could have pointed the right corner towards the M103. This is a good angle, but I over angled, completely unnecessary. I might have done it to confuse his aim. So he's weak armor and I've got snipers. I'm sorry, he's low hit points and I've got snipers. As I'm coming around, I am trying to make it so that if the enemy shoots at me, he's going to hit more so the front of my armor than the side. Yes, I'm aware it's not the proper way to come around the corner. I know. You don't know. That's not the proper way. You're a bad player. That's why you're a noob. That's why you're a tomato. Now, the reason why I'm coming around with my frontal armor, you're going to hear what I'm going to say. Shoot and ram. It's because I want to shoot and ram. If you shoot and ram, you can kill him before you reload. It looks like I'm not going to shoot and ram. I believe I was concerned about bouncing off the side, so I needed to use a sniper mode. And I'm really not that great at using the sniper mode on the move. So now I've got 2 tanks I got to worry about. I didn't have to do that angle, but I did. In fact, this is the wrong angle. When you have 2 tanks, this one and this one, that could potentially shoot at you, you point one corner towards that guy and the other corner towards that guy, and it gives you the best angle to handle either situation. But you know what? I'm a noob. I'm a 49% win rate player. I don't know the mechanics of the game. Okay, the score is 10-3. I was like, okay, my strategy worked. I really wasn't paying attention. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the beginning and we're going to rewatch this video and see if I really made a difference. 11-3, going across the field in the open. Don't know how to play against a scorpion. Ooh. Don't care. Just a game. Go back to garage, load another tank. It's no big... But you're not going to get a market like excellent. Don't care. Okay, so we're going to go back to the home, and we're going to watch it fast forward. And we're going to do an analysis of the minimap. I have not done this yet. Score 0-1. Okay, it's 1-1. We're going to count red dots. Do you ever hear anybody talking about counting red dots? I don't. I'm just a noob. I don't understand how the game works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 1 already is 12, which means there's 3 unspotted tanks. I don't consider SPGs to be tanks because they are unspotted and they're usually far away, so they're usually not a direct threat to you. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in my area, which I could potentially impact by advancing, by pushing through. However, what you're going to notice is on the west side, there's only 3 tanks. Okay, the guard, the Udis, and the Bat Chat killed 2 tanks, and the Udis killed a tank. So we just got 3 kills on the west side. Good job, Bat Chat. I got 4 kills. Right now I'm on 0. And I got 4 kills, and there's 4 tanks on my side. Okay, so I just killed the Su-130 PM. I just killed the M103. The T-34 was killed by the low. The The T-30 killed the Batchat, which I believe may have been midfield. The Scorpion G killed the tank, which was probably not near us. So now we've got the Emil left. I killed the Emil. So I killed 3 of the tanks, and we counted 4 on my flank, and the Low killed the other one. So my strategy worked on my flank. So we've got my 4 kill. Oh no, my 3 kills. I don't have a 4th kill yet. My 3 kills plus the Low is 4. Plus we got the 3 from the other side, which brings it up to 7. The 1 at the beginning of the game, which means that there were 3 more kills, which I did not notice. So we did our job. Scores 11-4, got my 4th kill. And that's how you exploit the matchmaker. If you see that you've got strong armor and the other tanks are lower tier, unlikely to penetrate you, they don't have that matching armor, just rush through. You'll see me do it with tanks like the Tortoise and the AT-15A and the Badger, strong armored tanks. I do it all the time. Look in my account for anything that says something about MM, 357 MM is how I label those videos. Okay, if you have any questions or comments, please post below. And of course, feel welcome to address my 49% win rate and how I don't understand how to play the game and all the mistakes that I make in my poor playing style. Please put it in the comments because I haven't heard it yet and I don't know it. I don't know what a bad player I am. I haven't heard those comments before.